How do you avoid falling for counterfeit products when you shop online? Here with tips on spotting the fakes, Joel Anderson. He's a writer at the personal finance website gobankingrates.com. Joel, it's great to talk to you. Why, first of all, when we're online shopping, are we so much more vulnerable to these counterfeits?
There's a lot of ways where you might be able to spot a fake when you're in actual brick and mortar physical commerce that you wouldn't be able to if you're just looking at a photo that's been posted online.
You know, back in Latin class in high school, one of the first things we learned was caveat emptor, which means buyer beware. You think that buyers ought to be skeptical. What clues should they look for?
As different as Amazon or eBay or digital markets might be, there's a lot of ways in which they're going to follow some of the same old rules of commerce. And one of those has got to be, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So if you spot something that is significantly less expensive than it is elsewhere, that deal might seem great, but guess what? The odds are pretty good that you're dealing with a counterfeit or something. Unless you can find a real specific reason why that price is lower, that's a pretty good sign that it's going to be a fake. Another one is just looking at the seller. The sellers all have links provided on most of these sites. Go to that seller, see if other people have complained about them, see if they have a long enough record of transactions on the site. Those are going to help you identify which ones are legitimate and which ones aren't.
Are there ways to fake those reviews?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think one great tool is to look for items that have a whole lot of reviews. There are definitely a number of avenues for producing fake reviews and fraudulent reviews on Amazon. But I think the more of them you see, the harder it's going to be for that seller to replicate that many fake reviews.
You say that buying directly from Amazon is safer than buying from someone who sells on Amazon.
Yeah, definitely. Those instances where Amazon is actually, providing the good, when it's putting its brand name on there, that's a very large corporation with a lot at stake. It's when you're dealing with the third-party sellers that you're going to start running into potential problems.
And whether it's Etsy or eBay or Amazon or Alibaba, are there ways to research the sellers other than just looking at the site's reviews?
Yeah, I mean, a quick Google search is often going to tell you a lot, And at the very least, if you're thinking this might just be like a small vendor that I've never heard of, there will probably be some other digital footprint there. If this is a shop in Colorado Springs, you'll be able to find its website. But if it's someone trafficking in Chinese counterfeit goods, the odds are that they're not going to have anything else online, or at least other fake things to indicate who they are.
And if you get an item that you think is a fake, what do?
You can't always try to contact the seller and, of course, contact the authorities if you want to pursue that.
And there's always disputing it with your credit card company as well and seeing if they can intervene. Joel, thank you so much for joining us and giving us that advice. Appreciate that.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.